who was sworn in as the 53rd Chief Justice of India in November? Correct option is C. Justice Surya Kant. Which country will host the 18th BRICS Summit in 2026? Correct option is A. India. Who recently won the 2025 Booker Prize for his novel Flesh? Right option is D. David Saleh. The 11th edition of Joint Military Exercise Mitra Shakti 2025 was conducted between India and which country? Correct option is C. Sri Lanka. Which Indian state became the first to join the Cruise Bharat mission to boost cruise tourism? Correct option is A. Gujarat. What is the rank of India in the Climate Change Performance Index 2026? Correct option is C. 23rd. The Indian men's hockey team won the Hockey Asia Cup 2025 by defeating which country in the final? Right option is B. South Korea. Who recently took over as the Director General of the National Cadet Corps? Right option is B. Lieutenant General Virendra Vats. Where was the 68th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference held? Correct option is A. Barbados. Who has been selected for the Sastra Ramanujan Prize 2025? Correct option is B. Alexander Smith. Recently, which company has made India's UPI its first global payment system partner? Correct option is C. PayPal. Who is the author of his first book, Why the Constitution Matters? Right option is B. D.Y. Chandrachud. What is the rank of India in the Women, Peace and Security Index 2025? Correct option is B. 131st. Where has the 30th edition of UN Climate Change Conference 2025 held? Correct option is D. Belém, Brazil. Which country won the Squash World Cup title 2025? Correct option is C. India. Where has the Namo Semiconductor Laboratory been recently approved to be set up? Right option is D. IIT Bhubaneswar. When was recently 10th National Ayurveda Day celebrated? Right option is C. On 23rd September. Where has the India-Russia Joint Military Exercise Indra 2025 recently begun? Correct option is A. Bikaner, Rajasthan. Which state in India is said to become the first extreme poverty-free state? Correct option is C. Kerala. Who received the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize 2024 for championing human rights, gender equality and global peace? Right option is B. Michelle Bachelet. Which has been appointed as the Deputy Governor of the Reserve Bank of India in September? Right option is C. Shirish Chandra Murmu. Which space agency launched India's heaviest communication satellite CMIS-03 in November? Correct option is D. ISRO. What is the rank of India in the 2025 Global Hunger Index? Correct option is C. 102nd. Who won the men's singles title at the Cincinnati Open 2025? Correct option is A. Carlos Alcaraz. What is the name of the first anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft inducted by the Indian Navy? Correct option is B. INS Mahe. How many medals did the Indian win in the World Para Athletics Championships 2025? Correct option is C. 22 medals. Which country has recently announced the launch of the K-Visa from 1st October to attract global science and technology talent? Right option is D. China. The second edition of the Joint Military Exercise Desert Cyclone was conducted between India and which country? Correct option is C. UAE. What is the name of the world's first digital tribal university launched by Ministry of Tribal Affairs in New Delhi? Correct option is A. Adi Sanskriti. How many seats did the National Democratic Alliance win in the 243-member Bihar Assembly elections held in November? Correct option is A. 202. What is the name of India's first privately developed commercial orbital rocket that was launched by PM Narendra Modi? Right option is C. Vikram 1. Who recently broke the world record for the most sixes in ODI cricket history? Right option is B. Rohit Sharma. Who has recently won the title of Miss Universe India 2025? Correct option is D. Manika Vishwakarma. Which organization recently conducted the successful counter-drone exercise Vayu Samanvay 2? Correct option is D. Indian Army. Which government declared 2025 as the Year of Urban Development in October? Right option is A. Gujarat. National Flag Day celebrated every year on which date, India? Correct option is D. On 22nd July. Who has been appointed as the Executive Chairman of the National Legal Services Authority in November? Correct option is C. Justice Vikram Nath. The 5th edition of exercise Harimo Shakti was conducted between India and which country? Correct option is B. Malaysia. Nitish Kumar was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Bihar for which time on 20th November? Right option is C. 10th time. Which team won the inaugural 2025 Women's Blind 20 World Cup by defeating Nepal? Right option is A. India. What is the rank of India in the Sustainable Trade Index 2025? Correct option is B. 23rd. In its 56th meeting, the GST Council approved which of the following rate structures under GST 2.0? Correct option is B. 5%, 18% and 40% slabs. Which telescope was used to discover the Alaknanda spiral galaxy? Correct option is D. James Webb Space Telescope. Who has been awarded the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize? Correct option is C. Maria Corina Machado. With which country did the Indian Navy conduct the GIMEX 25 maritime exercise? Right option is C. Japan. The Sanchar Sathi application was developed by which department? Correct option is B. Department of Telecommunications. Who was recently appointed as the Managing Director and CEO of Union Bank of India? Correct option is B. Ashish Pandey. How many medals did India win at the 2025 Asian Archery Championships in Dhaka? Correct option is D. 10 medals. Who represented India as the head of state at the 20th G20 Leaders Summit held in Johannesburg, South Africa? Correct option is A. Narendra Modi. Where will the 14th edition of the joint military exercise Maitri between India and Thailand be held? Right option is C. Umroi, Meghalaya. Which country's payment system was declared the world's largest real-time payment system by the IMF? Correct option is C. India. Which city has become India's dirtiest city in the Swachh Sarvekshan 2025? Right option is A. Madurai. Who has created a world record by performing Bharatanatyam continuously for 170 hours? Correct option is B. Ramona Parora. Which organization has developed India's first indigenously developed photonic radar? Right option is B. DRDO. Where was the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Science City inaugurated? Correct option is D. Patna. Where did the 28th National Conference on E-Governance 2025 begin? Right option is C. Visakhapatnam. Who is the chairman of CBDT whose tenure has been extended for 1 year? Correct option is D. Ravi Agrawal. Who is named the World Athlete of the Year in the men's category? Right option is B. Armand Duplantis. Which space rocket was used to place the Nisar satellite into space in July 2025? Correct option is A. GSLV F-16. Who received the FIFA Peace Prize at the 2026 World Cup draw? Right option is B. Donald Trump. What is the name of India's third indigenous-built nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarine? Correct option is C. INS Aridhaman. Which country became the 8th to adopt India's Unified Payments Interface? Right option is C. Qatar. Who has become the Navy's first woman fighter pilot? Correct option is D. Astha Punia. Which country officially transferred the BRICS presidency to India on 12 December? Right option is D. Brazil. The 19th edition of military exercise Surya Kiran was conducted between India and which neighboring country? Correct option is B. Nepal. Atal Innovation Mission recently launched the ATL Sarthi and Border Area Program in which state? Correct option is A. Jammu and Kashmir. The Patna-Purnia Expressway in Bihar has recently been designated as which national expressway? Right option is C. National Expressway 9. Who has been given the additional charge as the Director General of the Border Security Force? Correct option is B. Praveen Kumar. India's first dedicated space astronomy observatory, AstroSat, was launched with which rocket? Right option is C. PSLV C-30. Who has recently become the 91st Chess Grandmaster of India? Correct option is D. Rahul V.S. Who has been awarded for the Dada Saheb Phalke Award 2023 on 23 September 2025? Right option is B. Mohanlal. INS Ujjigiri and INS Himgiri were inducted into the Indian Navy at which location? Correct option is C. Naval Base, Visakhapatnam. The Barabie-Sarang railway line connects which northeastern capital to the Indian railway network for the first time? Right option is A. Aswal. According to the Hurun India Wealth Report 2025, which state has the highest number of millionaires? Correct option is D. Maharashtra. Who secured the gold medal in the men's 10-meter air rifle event at the 2025 Tokyo Deaflympics? Right option is C. Dhanush Shrikant. India conducted the 5th bilateral naval exercise Samudra Shakti 2025 in Visakhapatnam with which country? Correct option is B. Indonesia. Which is the first state to launch a menstrual leave policy that is mandatory for both government and private sectors? Right option is D. Karnataka. Recently, where did the Indian Air Force celebrate its 93rd Foundation Day? Correct option is B. Ghaziabad. Who has written the book Operation Sindoor? Right option is B. KJS Dhillon. Where did the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas recently announce the first discovery of natural gas in India? Correct option is C. Andaman Basin. Which film has been selected as India's official entry for the Best International Feature Film category at the 2026 Academy Awards? Right option is A. Homebound. Where was the intermediate-range ballistic missile Agni-5 successfully tested recently? Correct option is C. Chandipur, Odisha. Where has PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the 16th Combined Commanders Conference 2025? Right option is D. Kolkata. Recently, who is the only cricketer to be included in the 2025 Time 100 Next list? Correct option is B. Yashasvi Jaiswal. What is the rank of India in the Asia Power Index 2025? Right option is C. Third. Where was the 8th edition of the India-UK Joint Military Training Exercise Ajay Warrior 25 organized? Correct option is B. Rajasthan. India's first ever cheetah safari for tourists has recently been inaugurated at which national park? Right option is C. Kuno National Park, Madhya Pradesh. Which Indian festival was recently included in UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage List? Correct option is A. Deepavali. Who was crowned as the winner of the 74th Miss Universe 2025 pageant held in Thailand? Right option is B. Fatima Bosch. What is the name of India's first indigenously designed and constructed DSV ship delivered to the Indian Navy in July 2025? Correct option is B. INS Nista. Which state is the number 1 in Unified Payments Interface usage? Right option is A. Maharashtra. Who has entered the World Book of Records for taking oath as Chief Minister for the 10th time? Correct option is B. Nitish Kumar. The Sambhav system is an indigenously developed secure mobile ecosystem related to whom? Right option is D. Indian Army. Recently, what budget has Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced for the Prime Minister Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana? Correct option is C. 99,446 crore rupees. Who has topped the recently released Global Peace Index 2025? Right option is A. I. The 26th edition of the Hornbill Festival began in which state? Correct option is C. Nagaland. India conducted a test launch of which missile from a rail-based mobile launcher for the first time? Right option is B. Agni Prime. Which ministry launched the Incredible India 2.0 initiative to attract international tourists? Correct option is A. Ministry of Tourism. Which country honored PM Narendra Modi with a grand collar of the National Order of the Southern Cross? Right option is B. Brazil. Which site in Bihar recently became the 94th Ramsar site of India? Correct option is D. Goga Beel Lake. National Education Day is celebrated on which date in India? Right option is D. On 11th November. Which country has become the first in the world to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of HIV, hepatitis B and syphilis? Correct option is B. Maldives.